Today is the day I finally go to Toronto and get to leave reality because I'm so tired from school. And now that the exams are done, I just want to go for my vacances and just relax. If you're in the same boat as me, grab your snacks and drinks and let's go tour the city of Toronto. It's quite cold here in Toronto, -2°C, but it's gonna get even colder. It says it's going down to -16 degrees. The first thing I did when I arrived at my hotel was some research on what to do in Toronto. I know some of you might think, did this dude not plan his trip? And yes, I booked my flight quite spontaneously and had no time to think about it due to my exams. I find it so liberating and relaxing to just wander around the city and get lost, ask some stranger for directions, struggle with the transit, and it adds a whole lot of uncertainty and flavor to the trip. We are in. Perfect timing. I figured that since I was going to be joining my girlfriend and her aunt for a ski trip tomorrow, I wanted to buy her a small little gift for being so kind for taking me along the trip. So I headed over to the Eaton Center to do some shopping. It is extremely busy right now. Alright guys, I think they're doing something here. I can hear some music. Oh my. I'm good, how are you? I'm just looking for a gift.
So that would probably be the
Alright, we've secured the gift. Okay, so we are back at the hotel. I just got out of the hot steamy shower. Oh yeah, I got a call from my client.
Mr. Harry Park, what's your first impression of Toronto?
I don't know, it's like a Vancouver but more NPC. Just kidding, like it's more of a hustling vibe. Alright, the dinner is here. Jollibee. I've never tried Jollibees before, but I've heard really good stuff about it. Also got a glass of Guinness. I've just checked out of my hotel and I am looking for a place to eat some breakfast. So this is the place, Sansote Ramen. I got the tonkatsu black ramen with extra chashu. I think this was by far the best Japanese ramen I've ever had before because I literally drank the noodles in less than 3 minutes. It couldn't have been a better menu choice on a freezing snowy day like this. I then met up with my girlfriend and her aunt and we headed to Blue Mountain where we booked a cabin to stay for the next 2 nights. To be honest, I was a little nervous at first because it was my first time meeting her aunt, but fortunately she was very welcoming and made me feel like I was part of the family. Together, we cooked a delicious meal and stayed cozy through the chilly night. On day 3 of Toronto, I snowboarded down the mountain through day to night, and here are some clips I managed to capture. The snow quality was quite decent, and there was also a terrain park with some jumps, so I had so much fun getting some airtime. But one thing I wasn't so happy about was that they plowed so much snow straight down to the ground, which not only blurred my vision, but also made me more vulnerable to catching an edge. Oh, fuck. Yep, this is me swearing at nobody. The fall was pretty gnarly and my shoulder joint still hurts to this day, but I just refused to give up because I was simply mad. Alright, here we go again. No pain, no gain. I know, pretty stupid, but it's my core beliefs and it's what I live by, and so I sent it. After playing with fire for a couple more runs, I wanted to dance and celebrate for all my bones being nice and intact. I then went to the jacuzzi and laid on a pile of snow because who knows why. And sprinted back to the cabin, absolutely not because I was cold. It's cold. So I just got back downtown of Toronto. I checked in my hotel. I'm gonna be staying here for the next 2 days at the Fairmont Royal York. And my body's been craving for a workout because I haven't been going to the gym for the past 5 days. Excited for the gym because it's gonna be a chest day. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty amazing for a hotel gym. I cannot be this happy, honestly. We're gonna start off with a bit of cardio. This is what I get for eating like a pig. It was about 6 p.m. at the time, and I guess all the hotel guests must have been having dinner because I got the whole gym to myself. So I figured, why not work out shirtless like one of those fitness influencers? After all, I am a YouTuber. Also, Kings, check out this pump. Well, the pump's pretty decent. And don't do steroids, stay natty like me. That was a brutal workout, to be honest. So relaxing. It's gonna be another cold day today. As you can see, it's hella snowing. So I'm all ready now. I'm just waiting for my client. He told me that he made a reservation at one of the restaurants inside the CN Tower. Mr. Benson Wong, how are you? Long time no see. This building is crazy big. So apparently the CN Tower is the 10th tallest freestanding structure in the world. And from the top, you can actually see all the way to Niagara Falls and into the New York State.
Toronto welcomes you, just look at.
I guess it does take a bit of luck when you're visiting the CN Tower, but it was okay because the food was absolutely phenomenal and the view actually cleared up during the middle of our meal, which was an extra bonus. And of course, for giving me such a prestigious tour, I wanted to show some gratitude by giving my client an early Christmas present. And you're the only cook that I approve being better than me.
Wow, oh my gosh. Shit. Wow. Wow, that's sharp. Watch out.
We then headed over to Casa Loma to do an escape room, and it was located in this huge castle, which was pretty epic to see. So we've completed the escape room successfully. And after all, me being a personal trainer, we had to stop by my client's gym to get a bus-in workout in. Bring it up to your chest as much as possible. The gym had one of my favorite back machines from Nautilus, and it was so delicious. Okay, so now the workout is done. That was a very delicious back day. And believe it or not, my client has booked us a pickleball lesson. So I'm gonna be trying pickleball for the first time. Let's see how that goes. I never knew there would be a day that I'd try this sport, but I kid you not, it was so fun because unlike most sports that have a learning curve, this sport was actually pretty easy to get the hang of. If you've ever played a racket sport like badminton or table tennis, pickleball will probably feel like a walk in the park. I actually got a few points against the coach, though I'm pretty sure he wasn't giving his best. But still, I think I did pretty decent considering that it was my first time playing pickleball. That was fun. I did not expect me to hit that many rallies. After all that exercising, we went over to a Shanghainese restaurant in Markham, a city beside Toronto, where I got to experience really interesting Chinese dishes that I've never had before. This one here is a cold surf chicken marinated in Chinese white wine, and it was one of the best Chinese dishes I've ever had. My favorite dish was the xiaolongbao dumplings, and he taught me a very clever way to eat it, which was by first biting off the top and then adding the soy sauce inside the dumpling. My mouth is getting so watery just from watching this right now. Wow. So we are on our last day of Toronto. My flight is gonna be in about 3 hours. My client brought me to one of the best Hong Kong dim sum places in downtown Toronto. As my time in Toronto came to a close, I realized just how immersed I'd been in each moment. So much so that I occasionally forgot I was traveling at all. Initially, I booked this trip on a whim, not expecting anything in particular. Yet, the experiences and memories I've collected turned out to be some of the most special ones I've ever made. It's a reminder that no matter where we go, happiness awaits as long as if we're open to finding it.